before going to discuss about the few concepts in this calendar part, first of all we need to discuss about the definition of odd days. దీన్ని తెలుగులో అదనపు రోజులు అని చెప్పి అంటాం. odd days. We need to discuss about this. Odd days in the sense, a remainder is said to be an odd day if the given days are exactly divided by 7. I repeat once again. So definition of odd day. Odd day means the remainder is said to be an odd day which is obtained by dividing the given days by 7. దాన్నే ఇచ్చినటువంటి రోజులని 7తోని భాగించగా వచ్చే శేషాన్నే అదనపు రోజుగా భావిస్తాం. సో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ విల్ టేక్ వన్ ఇయర్. లెట్స్ సే 365 days I am taking. I need to find out the number of odd days in this 365 days. So here 365 we need to divide with 7 and will obtain some remainder. That remainder is said to be an odd day or simply extra day. దాన్నే అదనపు రోజుగా తీసుకున్నాం. If I will simplify this, 7 5s are 35, so 1 left, 1 means 15, 7 2s are 14, now my remainder is 1. So what is the definition of odd day? Odd day in the sense, a remainder is said to be an odd day which is obtained by dividing the given days by 7. So ఇచ్చిన days ని 7 తో డివైడ్ చేస్తాను. I am getting the remainder 1. That's why this 1 is said to be an odd day. ఒక రోజుని ఏమన్నాము అంటే అదనపు రోజుగా భావించాం. So indirectly what I mean to say is, a year is having 365 days. We know already. A normal year is having 365 days. In 365 days we are having one odd day, so we can simply say. For example, I am taking one more example. Let's say my second example is 366. Now I am dividing this 366 by 7. Now we can find out the remainder. So same as usual, 7 5s are 35, 1 left, so here 6 we can take, 7 2s are 14, so what is the remainder? 2 is the remainder. So now what we can say here, a ordinary year which is having 365 days we know. If it is ordinary year, it is having only one odd day. If it is leap year, then we are having 2 odd days. 2 odd days, or simply we can say extra days. What about this 52? This 52 is nothing but in every year, whether it is leap year or ordinary year, whether it is leap year or ordinary year, we are having 52 weeks. And if it is ordinary year, 1 odd day. If it is leap year, 2 odd days. That is the concept of odd day. Once again, my dear students, the remainder is said to be an odd day which is obtained by dividing the given days by 7. వాడు ఇచ్చినటువంటి రోజులని 7తోని భాగించగా వచ్చే శేషాన్నే అదనపు రోజుగా తీసుకున్నాం. సో ఇది అదనపు రోజులు ఆడ్ డేస్కి సంబంధించి. సో ఇంకో కాన్సెప్ట్, స్మాల్ కాన్సెప్ట్, దట్ ఈజ్ ఏ వీక్ ఈజ్ హ్యావింగ్ 7 days. మనకు తెలుసు ఆల్రెడీ వారానికి ఉన్నటువంటి రోజులు ఎన్ని రోజులు అంటే 7 రోజులుగా తీసుకుంటాం. 7 days. లెట్స్ సే విల్ స్టార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ సండే టు మండే. సండే టు మండే టోటల్ we are having 7 days. So based on this concept, based on this odd days concept, we can decide the ordinary year and leap year concepts. So we'll discuss the next part. Next part we have a look. Usually years are 2 types. Years are 2 types. So one is ordinary year. We'll have a look on this. So years are 2 types. One year is said to be ordinary year and next one is said to be leap year. So just have a look here. A year is having 2 types. One is ordinary year and the next one is said to be leap year. First we will discuss about the concepts of ordinary year. So which year is said to be ordinary year, how many days are there in this, and remaining things also we will discuss. Ordinary year annam, sorry, ordinary year అని చెప్పి అన్నాం. So now in this first point is an ordinary year. Already just now we discussed, an ordinary year is having 365 days. Everybody know. సంవత్సరానికి ఉండే రోజులు ఎన్ని అంటే 365 రోజులు తీసుకున్నాం. సో అవుట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ 365 days వీఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ 52 weeks. 52 వారాలు ఉన్నాయి అండ్ 1 odd day. ఒక డే అనేది అదనంగా వచ్చింది అన్నాం. 1 day is said to be odd day. So now usually ordinary year starts and ends with the same day. One more point we need to conclude here. Ordinary year starts and ends with the same day. That is, if you know 1/1/2015, 1/1/2015 is let's say for example this day is Thursday, for example 1/1/2015 is Thursday. So we know that 2015 is an ordinary year. So what I told just now, an ordinary year starting and ending, starts and ends with the same day. That's why if 2015 is starts with Thursday, then December 31st of 2015 should be also Thursday. That is the concept of the ordinary year. Usually ordinary year starts and ends with the same day. So with this we can conclude that once again, usually ordinary year starts and ends with the same day. That is about the second point in ordinary year. So one more point, and the next point is the calendar which we are using is Gregorian calendar. In the world, the calendar which we are using is Gregorian calendar. According to this Gregorian calendar, 1/1/1. So this day is Monday. The calendar which we are using is called a Gregorian calendar. It's a GS bit. I think in group 2 also one time it was asked by the APPSC. The calendar which we are using is called Gregorian calendar. According to Gregorian calendar, 1/1/1. So ఫస్ట్ డేట్, ఫస్ట్ మంత్, ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ ఏ రోజుతో స్టార్ట్ అయిందంటే సోమవారంతో స్టార్ట్ అయిందిగా భావిస్తాం. ఓకేనండి, అదో పాయింట్. సో తర్వాత విల్ డిస్కస్ అబౌట్ వన్ మోర్ పాయింట్ ఇన్ ఆర్డినరీ ఇయర్. దట్ ఈస్ యూజువల్లీ ఇన్ ఎనీ ఇయర్ 7 months are having 31 days and 4 months are having only 30 days. We know already we are having total 12 months. Out of 12 months, whether it is leap year or a non-leap year, 7 months are having 31 days and 4 months are having only 30 days. That remaining month, we know already February, if it is leap year, we are having 29 days. If it is non-leap year, we are having only 28 days. That is about one point. And now we will focus on another point. Usually in ordinary year, February month, March month and November month. If you want, you can verify. Usually in ordinary year, February month, March month and November month. These 3 months are starts with the same day. You can refer. So what I mean to say is, for example, in case February 1st is Monday, then March 1st also should be Monday and November 1st also should be Monday. So what we can conclude? Usually in ordinary year, February month, March month and November month, these 3 months are starts with the same day. And one more point, finally in ordinary year, next point is usually in ordinary year, January month and October month, these 2 months are having same calendar months. I repeat this point once again. Usually in ordinary year, January month and October month, these 2 months are having same calendar year. So we can find out the difference between these 2 points. So what I told in the above point, usually in ordinary year, February month, March month and November month, they are starting with the same day. Here also if you will observe, January month and October month, both the months are starting with the same day only. But here these 2 are said to be same calendar months, whereas these 3 months are said to be starting with only same day. So why there is a difference between these 2 points means it's a clear. By taking one example we can say, so if February month is having how many days? 28 days. March month is having how many days? 31 days. November month is having how many days? Only 30 days. So here in each and every month, in these 3 months, days are different, number of days are different. One month is having 28 days and the next month is having 31st days and November is having 30 days. That's why, so here since the number of days are different, they are starting with the only same day. But when comes to January and October, if you have idea, January month we are having 31 days and October month also we are having 31 days. That's why these 2 months are said to be same calendar months, whereas these 3 months are said to be only starting with the same day. So these are the main points covered in ordinary year. A leap year. A leap year is having only 366 days. Leap year is having 366 days. Out of these 366 days, again we are having 52 weeks, but we are having 2 odd days. 2 odd days or 2 extra days we can say. లీప్ సంవత్సరం అనేది 366 రోజులు కలిగి ఉంటుంది. దాంట్లో 52 వారాలు మరియు 2 అదనపు రోజులు కలిగి ఉంటుంది. సో ఇన్ స్టార్టింగ్ we have seen we divided 366 by 7, we got 2 as the remainder. That's why this 2 is said to be the odd day. So that is first point in leap year. And the second point is, so by seeing which year is said to be leap year and which year is said to be a non-leap year or simply ordinary year. So before going to discuss about that part, we need to have one more definition, that is century year. After discussing this century year definition, then we'll focus on leap year by seeing, by observation, which year is said to be leap year and which year is said to be non-leap year. So century year, the name itself is saying century. Century means, what does it mean? 100. We know, everybody know, century year means 100. So what does it mean? If every year, if an year is exactly divisible by 100, then that year is said to be century year. If not, it is said to be non-century year. I repeat this point once again. If an year is exactly divisible by 100, then that year is said to be century year. If not, it is said to be non-century year. We will take many examples. So let's say, for example, 100th year, 200th year, and so on. For example, 900th year, 1200th year, 1500th year, 1700th year, 1900th year, 2000 year, 2100 year, and so on. These all the years are said to be century years because all these years are exactly divisible by 100. That's why these years are said to be century years. But one more point here. So that is, in century years, some years are what we can say leap years and some years are non-leap years. So for example, if you take 1200 year, let's say for example 2000 year, so 1200 year, 2000 year, of course these 2 years are century years only, but these 2 years are also leap years. Okay, this part we will discuss in coming after 3-4 minutes. So now focus on only century year. Century year means the year which is exactly divisible by 100 is said to be century year. So these are the some of the examples for century year. So now by using the concept of odd days and the century year, now we can say by observation which year is leap year and which year is non-leap year. So let's say now we'll focus on that part. For example, I am taking 1 year. So let's say 2016 and 2017. These are the 2 years. That too, these 2 are which years? Non-century years. These 2 are said to be non-century years. Now we are discussing which year is leap year and which year is non-leap year. For example, let's say we'll focus on 2016 and 2017. These 2 years. For example, except century years, if the remaining all the years are exactly divisible by 4. I repeat this sentence once again. Except century years, remaining all the years are exactly divisible by 4, then that year is said to be leap year. If not, it is said to be non-leap year. For example, 2016 is there. We have to divide 2016 by 4. If you will get remainder 0, then it is leap year. For example, similarly, we will divide 2017 by 4. If you will get remainder 0, it is leap year. If not, it is non-leap year. But here we have one small advantage. That advantage is you need not to divide the complete 2016 by 4, because actually in arithmetic one topic is called divisibility principles. According to divisibility principles, we can decide whether the given number is exactly divisible by a particular number or not. We can decide. So for example, 4 is there. The divisibility by 4 in the sense, if last 2 digits of the number, is exactly divisible by 4, then that whole number is also divisible by 4. For example, I am taking last 2 digits here. So what is the last 2 digits here? 16. 16, is it divisible? Is it exactly divisible by 4? Means yes, we can say. That's why since last 2 digits are exactly divisible by 4, 2016 is also exactly divisible by 4. Hence 2016 is said to be leap year. So if you talk about 2017, let's say I am focusing on only last 2 digits. So how much it is? 17. 17, is it divisible by 4? Means no. 17 is not exactly divisible by 4. That's why 2017 is not a leap year. It is simply non-leap year. I repeat this point once again, except century year. Remember, so it's I am quoting once again, except century year, if the remaining all the years are exactly divisible by 4, then that year is said to be leap year. If not, it is said to be non-leap year. So now we will take some examples for leap year and non-leap year. So let's say for example, 1216, 1312, 1520, 1856, 2016, 2020, all these years are said to be leap years. These all are said to be leap years because last 2 digits, if you will observe, in all the cases, last 2 digits are exactly divisible by 4. That's why these all the years are examples for leap year. And once again remember, these all the years are not a century years. That too, they are divisible by 4. That's why these are said to be leap years. For example, if you will take 1213, 1857, 1905 or 1987 or 2017 or 2019 and so on. So if you will observe here, these years are said to be non-leap years because none of this year is exactly divisible by 4. That's why these are the examples for non-leap year, or simply we can say ordinary year, non-leap year we can say, or simply ordinary year we can say. But whereas the above years are said to be examples for the leap years. So this is in the case of only non-century year. For example, if it is century year, then how can, because especially we use the word if it is non-century year. If it is non-century year, then it must be divisible by 4. If not, it is ordinary year. But if it is century year, in that case what we can say? For example, let's say 100th year, 200th year, 500th year, 1200th year and so on. So just now I told these all the years are said to be century years. If century year is exactly divisible by 400, I repeat this point once again, if century year is exactly divisible by 400, then that year is said to be leap year. If not, it is simply non-leap year. I am focusing on that point once again. Century year must be divisible by 400, then only that century year is said to be leap year. If not, simply it is said to be non-leap year. So the best examples are let's say 400th year, 800th year, 1200th year, similarly 1600th year, 2000 year, 2400th year. So all these years are first of all these years are century years. Okay, that too, all these century years are exactly divisible by 400. That's why, so these 6 century years are said to be leap years. For example, 100 I am taking, 200 I am taking, let's say 700 I am taking, let's say 1200 I am taking, 1300 I am taking, let's say 1800 I am taking. Of course, all these years are century years only, but none of that year is exactly divisible by 400. That's why these century years are said to be simply non-leap years. So I am going, we'll focus on these 4 points once again. If it is non-century year, it must be divisible by 4. Then only it is leap year. If not, it is ordinary year or non-leap year. If it is century year, it must be. If it is century year, it must be divisible by 100. That is one point. And if it is that century year is exactly divisible by 400, then that year is said to be leap year. If not, it is said to be non-leap year. So these are the 4 points related to leap year and non-leap year concept. Now, apart from this leap year, non-leap year concepts, we need to have some kind of codes, and one formula is there. By using formula, we can solve any kind of the question. Now, as I told you earlier, we have one formula. Based on that formula, we are going to solve many problems. Before going to take the formula, we have certain kind of codes. For days, we have a code. For months, we have a codes. For century years also, we have a codes. First of all, we will focus on the codes, then we will move to principle, then based on that, we will discuss different types of problems. Let's say first of all, days we can see. Days and codes. We can say days and codes. We know already, for a week is having 7 days. For example, if it is Saturday, the code for this Saturday is 0. If it is Sunday, the code for this is 1. Similarly, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So if it is Monday, we are having 2. If it is Tuesday, the code is 3. If it is Wednesday, the code is 4. If it is Thursday, the code is 5. If it is Friday, the code is 6. Where we will use these codes, we will discuss after 5-10 minutes. But just keep in mind. So days and codes. If I will get somewhere 0, I will take Saturday. If I will get 1 somewhere, I should take it is Sunday. If I will get somewhere 2, it must be Monday. So keep in mind Saturday to Friday. And Saturday means the code of the Saturday is 0. Similarly, the code of the Sunday is 1. The code for the Monday is 2, and so on. The code for the Friday is 6. These are the codes for 7 days. Similarly, we are having century years. For example, century year and a particular code. Century year and a particular code. So, if the given year lies in between 1500 to 1599, then the code for this must be 0. If the given year lies in between 1600 to 1699, the code for that is 6. Similarly, if the given year lies in between 1700 to 1799, then the code must be 4. If the given year lies in between 1800 to 1899, here the code is 2. So, if you will observe here, fortunately 0642 will keep on repeating. What I mean to say is, if I want to get the next year, again 0 will come. For next year, again 6 will come. For next year, again 4 will come. Again for next century, 2 will come. So 0642 will keep on repeating. For example, you have to find out 1400 to 1499. 1400 to 1499. So therefore, the code must be 2, you can say, because this ends with 2. 0642. 0642, it's keep on repeating. That's why the 1400 to 1499, here code is equals to 2, you can say. Similarly, 1900 to 1999. So here again code is equals to 0. 2000 to 2001, 2099. 2099, here the code is equals to, again we can say 6. We can take many, but primarily focus on these 3 century years, because usually question may come from this area. 1800 to 1899 means code is equals to 2. 1900 to 1999, code is equals to 0. Similarly, present, we are in 2017 year. 2017 will come under this part. 2000 to 2099, code is equal to how much here? Simply we can say 6. So 0642 will keep on repeating. If you want to get above years, you can add. If you want the next years, further years, you can add 0642, 0642 and so on. So these are the days codes, century codes, and next we are discussing about month codes. Month codes. So before going to discuss about month codes, I need to give one clarity. If you will refer different textbooks in the market, in one textbook, usually sometimes instead of taking 0 as Saturday, sometimes he will take 0 as Sunday. Or in some textbooks, he can take 0 as Monday. Or in some other textbook, he can take 1 as Monday. If why I am taking Saturday as 0 and this thing means you can follow any codes, the answer will be same. Why means if I will take 0 as Saturday, then corresponding century years must be this, and corresponding months codes we will discuss later. What I mean to say is, if I considered 0 as Saturday, if 0 is Saturday, then my century codes must be 0642, 0642 and so on. And its corresponding month codes is, you will get 144025 and so on. Next we will discuss about month codes. But you should not take like this. How? In one material 0 as Saturday, in some other material century code is, in some other material month code. If you will consider in that way, you will definitely get the wrong answer. But if you will follow any particular procedure, so you will get the correct answer only. But I am taking this way because there is a flexibility. Here 0642, 0642 keep on repeating. You need not remember for a different century. If you follow 0 as Sunday, then century codes may differ. There century codes may come in cyclic order, may not come. But here fortunately we are getting cyclic order 0642, 0642 and so on. And if I will take 0 as Saturday, there is a flexibility with month codes also. That flexibility also I am going to discuss now. So let's say days codes we discussed and century codes discussed, and now we will focus on months and corresponding codes. So we know already every year is having 12 months. So one side months, days in a month, and odd days in a month, and we can discuss code. So for 12 months we need to discuss about all these columns. So let's say first month is January month. Everybody knows January month is having how many days? 31 days. If it is 31 days, odd days must be how many? 3. How I am getting odd days here? Just now starting only we discussed these 31 should be divisible by 7. 31 is divided by 7. How much remainder you will get? 3 is the remainder. That's why January month is having 31 days, in which 3 are the extra days or 3 are the odd days. Earlier we discussed the days codes, century codes. So now we will focus on month codes. So January month is having 31 days and odd days are 3. Codes we will write at a time. Similarly, February month. If it is leap year, we are having 29 days. If it is non-leap year, we are having only 28 days. If it is leap year, we will get 1 odd day. If it is non-leap year, we will get 0 odd days, because 78 is exactly divisible by 28 is exactly divisible by 7. 7 4s are 28. That's why 0 odd days if it is non-leap year, 1 odd day if it is leap year. Okay. Similarly, March month. So March month is also having 31 days, in the sense 3 odd days. Similarly, April month. April month is having only 30 days. If it is 31, we are having 3 odd days. If it is 30, we are having only 2 odd days. Okay, 2 odd days. Similarly, March, April, May month. So if we talk about May, May is having 31 days, which includes 3 odd days. So June month is having 30 days, 2 odd days. If we talk about July, July is having 31 days, that's why 3 odd days. And similarly, August month is having, it is also having 31 days, that's why we are having 3 odd days. September month is having only 30 days. Similarly, October month is having only 31 days. Similarly, November is having 30 days, December is having 31 days. That's why here 2 odd days, here 3 odd days. These are the corresponding months, days and its odd days, corresponding odd days in each and every month. So now we will add the codes. These codes are important now. This you know already, you have awareness about these days. Now we will focus on codes. Codes is January month code is 1, February month code is 4, March month code is 4, April month code is 0, May month code is 2, June month code is 5, July month code is 0, August month code is 3, September month code is 6, October month code is 1, November month code is 4, and finally December month code is 6. So just now I told there is a flexibility in months. That flexibility is, observe these month codes: 144, 025, 036, 146. 144 can be written as simply 12 square, 0. 25 can be written as 5 square. Similarly, 0. 36 can be written as 6 square. Similarly, finally, we are having 3 months, that is 1, 4, 6. So these are the codes for 12 months. I repeat the codes for these 12 months. Again, one is the code for June. It is appearing on the screen 144025 and 146. How we should remember all these 12 months means, in 12 months only April month and July month. Out of these 12 months, April month and July month, only these 2 months codes are 0. And finally, initial 3 months codes are 144, last 3 months codes are 146. What does it mean? January month code is 1, February month code is 4, March month code is again 4. And we discussed just now, April month code is 0 and July month code is also 0. And finally, last 3 months, that is October, November and December. October month code is 1, November month code is 4, December month code is 6. So we discussed 8 months. Now we are having only 4 months. That is 5 square and 6 square. 5 square means what? 25. 25 means what? May and June. The code for May month is 2. The code for June is 5. Similarly, the code for August month is 3. The code for September month is 6. So simply, you need not to mug up. దాన్ని బట్టి పడాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. కోడ్ మనకు అవైలబిలిటీ ఉంది. ఏంటా కోడ్ అండి? 12 square, 05 square, 06 square, 146. So starting 3 months 144, last 3 months 146. April month code 0 and July month code 0. Still we have only 4 months. That is May month code is 2, June month code is 5, August month code is 3, September month code is 6. That's it. So if you have a idea about days codes, century codes and these month codes, we have one small formula. Based on that formula, we can solve around 3-4 types in this calendar part. Okay. So now we'll focus on that formula. Just learn these 12 months codes carefully. Then only you'll get the good command on this topic. Okay. So now we'll focus on the formula. First we have to take date. First we have to take date plus next we have to take number of years. We will discuss one by one. Date means what, number of years means what, and so on. We will discuss one by one. First date, then number of years. After that, number of leap years. Number of leap years we can say. Date plus number of years plus number of leap years, and month code we can say. Month code plus finally century code we can say. Century code. So all these 5 parameters should be added and it must be divisible by 7. I repeat the codes for this once again. Date, number of years, number of leap years, month code, century code. There are 5 parameters available in the numerator and divided by how much there? 7 is there. So what we have to do is, after substituting all these formula and after adding, after dividing by 7, you must take only remainder, not quotient. ఆ ఫార్ములాలో ప్రతిక్షేపించి వాల్యూస్ అన్ని ప్రతిక్షేపించి కలిపిన తర్వాత 7తో భాగిస్తే వచ్చే శేషాన్ని మాత్రమే తీసుకోవాలి, కానీ భాగాఫలాన్ని కాదు. You must take only remainder, not quotient. ఓకేనండి. సో you need to focus on that. And what is number of years, what is leap year, what is number of leap years? For example, 2017 is there. In 2017 we need to find out how many leap years are there, because here one word is called number of leap years. How can we find that number of leap years? So it's simple concept. Example is 2017. So in 2017, 2000 is the century year. In above 2000, how many years we are having? 17 years we are having. So now what you have to do? We know one thing. What is that? Leap year will come after every 4 years. ప్రతి 4 సంవత్సరాల తర్వాత లీప్ ఇయర్ అనేది వస్తుంది, అది నాకు తెలుసు. సో కాబట్టి ఇప్పుడు నేను ఏం చేస్తున్నాను, వాట్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు డూ ఈజ్ డివైడ్ దిస్ 17 by 4. 17ని 4తో డివైడ్ చేస్తున్నాను. వాట్ ఐ విల్ గెట్? 4 4s are 16. వాట్ డస్ ఇట్ మీన్? అవుట్ ఆఫ్ 17 years, how many leap years I am having? 4 leap years I am having. I am not considering this 4, I am considering only this 4. Indirectly భాగాఫలము తీసుకుంటున్నాను. I mean quotient I am taking. Let's say for example 1995 is there. 1995. In the year 1995, we need to find out how many leap years are there. So what we can say, in 1995, 1900 is the century year. In the above century year, how many years we are having? 95 years are having. So in this 95 years, we need to identify how many leap years are there. That can be obtained by dividing by 4. So now focus on this, my dear students. 95 dividing with 4. 4 2s are 8. How much left here? 1 left. So here 5 is there. Take this 5 as it is. 4 4s are how much? 16. You can ignore this remainder. ఈ శేషాన్ని మర్చిపోండి. You may get 1, 2 or whatever, 3 below 4. You can ignore that. But what is my quotient here? 24. What does it mean? Out of 95 years, how many leap years I am having? 24 leap years I am having. So that is the main concept. And okay, I think you might be clarified about number of leap years. Now, what is number of years? How we should take? So it's simply 2017. In 2017, number of years means simply you should take 17. In 1995, number of years means you should take 95. What does it mean? A century year kanna ఎన్ని ఇయర్స్ అయితే ఎక్కువగా ఉంటాయో ఆ అన్ని ఇయర్స్ని నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇయర్స్ తీసుకోవాలి. వీ షుడ్ టేక్ all the extra years above the given century year. 1900 century year, above how many years are there? 95 years. That 95 years are said to be number of years. Similarly here 17 are said to be number of years. If I'll take 1857, how many years are there in 1857? Means how many we can say? 57 we can say. And how many leap years are there? Means what we will do? This 57 we have to divide by 4 and we have to take only quotient. ఈ 57ని 4తో భాగించగా వచ్చే భాగఫలాన్ని తీసుకోవాలి. అది ఆ 57 సంవత్సరాల్లో ఉండేటువంటి లీప్ ఇయర్స్ మనకు వస్తాయి. సో ఇది ఫార్ములాకి సంబంధించి. లీప్ ఇయర్, వెన్ ఐఎమ్ ఫైండింగ్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ లీప్ ఇయర్స్, యూ నీడ్ టు ఫోకస్ ఆన్ quotient. But when I am applying this formula, I substituted date, number of years, number of leap years, month code, century code అన్ని కలిపాను, 7తో డివైడ్ చేశాను. Now what I have to do? I have to take only remainder after dividing by 7. So this is the main important concept. Usually in the tension, in the exam hall, sometimes usually we will forget about second table also. We don't have any second table because we are in hurry. What you will do? 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 2, 2 3s are 4, 2 3s are how much? 2 3s are 4. So you'll make some kind of mistakes because we are in a hurry. That's why to avoid that, I am focusing here on this. I am stressing these 2 points. In formula, you should take only remainder. In finding number of leap years, you need to focus on quotient. Find the day of the week on 15th August 2009. ఏమంటాం? 15th August 2009 నాడు ఏ వారము అనేది ఆ క్వశ్చన్. సో దానికి మనకి ఇంతకుముందు ఒక ఫార్ములా యూజ్ చేసాం. ఆ ఫార్ములాని బేస్ చేసుకొని ముందుకెళ్ళే ప్రయత్నం చేద్దాం. ఫార్ములాలో ఫస్ట్ ఏముందండి? డేట్ ఈజ్ దేర్. మరి హౌ మచ్ డేట్ ఈ గివెన్? 15. ఓకే, డేట్ ప్లస్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇయర్స్. హౌ మెనీ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇయర్స్ ఆర్ దేర్? 2000 అనేది సెంచరీ ఇయర్. దానికన్నా పైన ఎన్ని ఎక్కువ ఉన్నాయండి? 9 years. దట్స్ వై నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఇయర్స్ ఆర్ 9 years. Now we need to find out the leap years, number of leap years. Number of leap years can be obtained by dividing the number of years by 4. So ఇప్పుడు 9ని నేను 4తో డివైడ్ చేస్తున్నాను. మీకు ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ మనకి గిఫ్ట్ ఉంటే కనుక యూ నీడ్ నాట్ టు డివైడ్. 9 yearsలో ఉండే లీప్ ఇయర్స్ ఎన్ని? దెర్ ఆర్ ఓన్లీ 2 leap years because leap year will come for every 4 years. So first 4 years, second 4 years. సో ఆ విధంగా ఏం తీసుకోవచ్చండి? విల్ హ్యావ్ 2 leap years in 9 years. Or else you can go by the formula. 4 2s are 8. You can ignore the remainder. You may get 1 2 3 or something. You can ignore the remainder. So here what is my quotient? 2. That's why number of leap years are 2. Next month code. Yes, it is August. Just now I told August month code is how much? According to the list, August month code is equals to 3. Now century code. What is the given year? 2009. If you will focus on this, 2009 year lies in between 2000 to 2099. 2000 to 2099. That's why what is the code for this century? 6. So simply I am taking 6. ఈ అన్ని పారామీటర్స్ని దేంతో డివైడ్ చేయాలండి? 7తో డివైడ్ చేస్తున్నాను. సో నో విల్ యాడ్ ఆల్ దీస్ పారామీటర్స్. what will get here? Let's say 3 plus 6 plus 3, 9, 9 plus 2, 11, 11 plus 9, 20, 20 plus 15, 35. So 35 I am dividing by 7. 35 is divisible by 7. I told you, once again I am stressing, here we need to take only remainder, not quotient, because now most of us what we will do, 35 dividing with 7, 7 5s are 35, so remainder equal to how much here? 0. So here we considered quotient, that's why you should not consider quotient here. So here you should consider only remainder. What is my remainder here? 0. According to days codes, if 0 is the odd day, what will be the code for this? Saturday. Hence what we can say, 15th August 2009 was which day, means that day was simply what we can say, Saturday. So days codes can be used here, month codes and century codes can be used in that formula. Okay, so that's why you need to have a idea about codes, days code, month code, century code. If you know these type of codes, then the problem is somewhat easy. Complete chapter is somewhat easy, so no issue. This is the procedure to find out the day for the given date. Now we will take one more date. Now we will change the date. Let's say for example, instead of 15th August 2009, I am taking one more day. Let's say 21st to 2017. Find the day of the week. Question is what here? Find the day of the week on 21st 2nd 2017. Now we will find out the day for that date. So procedure is same. We need to find out the number of years, number of leap years, century code, month code, and so on. Now first of all, date how much he given? 21. Okay, no issue. How many years he given? 17. Okay, no issue. Number of years, in 17 years how many leap years we are having? 4 4s are 16. 4 4s are 16 means, so my quotient is 4. That's why there are 4 what you can say, there are 4 number of leap years. Similarly, February month code is how much again? 4. Now finally century code is again how much here? 6. So this complete I am dividing with 7. 7 to divide chestunanu. Now we will find what will get here. 6 plus 4, 10. 21 plus 4, 25. Simple addition. 21 plus 4, 25. 25 plus 10, 35. 35 plus 7, 42. 42 plus 10, 52. 52 ni dento divide cheyandi? 7 to divide cheyandi. Here we need to take only remainder. So 52 by 7 means, sir, I will do actual division. 7 7s are 49. What is my remainder? 3. If remainder is 3, according to days codes, 0 means Saturday, 1 means Sunday, 2 means Monday. So 3 means what will get here? Tuesday you will get. Therefore, so 21st to 2017 is which day you will get? Tuesday you will get. Okay, so is it really Tuesday or it may Tuesday, means exactly that day should be Tuesday. So in this case, exactly this day should be Saturday, and so on. And here actually we are having some kind of exceptions. What kind of exceptions? Let's say we'll take one example of the week on let's say 20th January 2016. 20th January 2016. Will you get the is there any exception in this problem or not, means we will discuss. So let's say now we will find out the formula. Now we will substitute all these values in the formula. In the formula, date, number of years, number of leap years, month code, century code, and so on. So now date is how much here? 20. No issue. Then years, how many years we are having? 16 years. Okay, no issue. How many leap years we are having? In 16 years we will get how many leap years? 4 leap years. Okay, no issue. Then January month code is how much? 1. 2016 means code is how much? 6. So all these parameters dividing with how much here? 7. So now what will get? Let's say 16 plus 4, 20. 20 plus 20, 40. 40 plus 7, 47. 47 by 7. 47 by 7. 7 sevens are 49. Unfortunately, it is not going. That's why 7 6 are 42. If 7 6 are 42, what is my remainder? 5. According to codes, if you'll get remainder is 5, according to days codes, what you have to get? Thursday you have to get. But unfortunately, if you'll refer the calendar, that day should not be Thursday. Why so? In previously we discussed two columns. So that day was which day, or one more column we discussed. In both the case we are getting same day only. But whereas in this problem, why we are not getting Thursday means there is a condition. That condition was, here we will take one note actually. Note. That note is, if the given year is leap year. If the given year is leap year. Is it really leap year? Yes. 2016 is really a leap year. If the given year is leap year and if the given date falls in the month of January and February. I repeat this once again. If the given year is leap year and given date falls in the month of January and February, now what you have to do? We have to reduce the remainder by 1. So what was the remainder earlier now? 5. Now what you have to do? Since the given date is 20th January, 20th January means day falls in the month of January. So వాడు ఇచ్చిన సంవత్సరం అనేది లీప్ సంవత్సరం అయి అడిగినటువంటి తేదీ అనేది జనవరి మంత్లో ఉన్న లేదా ఫిబ్రవరి మంత్లో ఉన్న ఆ వచ్చిన రిమైండర్ని ఏం చేయాలి అంటే ఒకటి తగ్గించాలి. Why? Because so if it is leap year in February month we are having 29 days. That's it. So means January month and February month. These 2 months only will have a impact if you take leap year. That's why simply we can have a note. What was the note here? If the given year is leap year. I repeat once again. If the given year is leap year and if the given date falls in the month of January and February, we have to reduce the remainder by 1. So remember in the mind. So we have to reduce the remainder by 1. If it is not, if even though it is leap year from March onwards, let's say instead of 2016 January 20th, I am taking 2016 March 20th. So even though it is leap year, you need not to reduce anything because the given date does not falls in the month of January and February. So since it is in month of March, you need not to worry. We can do as usual. We can substitute in the formula. We will get the final answer. There is no change in the answer. We will get the accurate day for that date. Okay. So now that was the note. That's why here since I am getting 5, that should not be Thursday. Now what I have to do? I have to reduce the remainder by 1. Now what I am getting? 4. According to days codes. If I will get 4. According to days codes, if I will get 4, what will get here? Wednesday. So therefore, that is the answer. Remember, exclusive case. Exclusive case. If the given year is a leap year and the given date falls in the month of January and February, we have to reduce the given remainder by 1 because you will get one extra day in the February month. That is the reason. So it's the most important. Usually in exam hall, these type of questions may come because in a hurriedly we forgot to subtract this one. So we may in dilemma. That's why focus on this. Focus on this. So we must subtract 1 if it is leap year and date lies in January, February. Okay, right. So apart from that, remaining is as usual. Now we'll take we'll focus on second type of questions. Second type of questions. So that is this is about what? One date he given. He asked to find out the day of that particular date. We discussed type 1. One date he given. He asked to find out the day for that day. ఒక డేట్ ఇచ్చి ఆ డేట్కి సంబంధించిన ఆ రోజు ఏ రోజు అని చెప్పి అడిగాడు. అది ఒక రకమైన క్వశ్చన్. దాంట్లో ఒక నోట్ అని చెప్పాం. ఆ నోట్ పైన ఫోకస్ చేయండి. సో నౌ విల్ ఫోకస్ ఆన్ సెకండ్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ క్వశ్చన్స్. Second type of questions. So let's say second type of questions is follows like this. On what dates, have a focus on this, on what dates of April 2001, I repeat the question, on what dates of April 2001 did Wednesday fall? Wednesday fall. So this is the question. On what dates of April 2001 did Wednesday fall? So this is second type of questions. So now just focus on here. Here we are going to we are going to have a type 1 question concept. So how on what dates of April 2001? What is the given month? April. What about the given year? 2001. Given year is 2001 and given month is April. Here to find out the Wednesday, on what dates did Wednesday fall? ఏప్రిల్ 2001 సంవత్సరంలో ఏ తేదీలు బుధవారాలు వస్తాయి అనేది ఆ క్వశ్చన్ యొక్క మీనింగ్. సో అలా రావాలి అంటే ముందుగా ఏం ఫైండ్ చేయబోతున్నాము అంటే అసలు ఏప్రిల్ 1 అనేది ఏ రోజుతో ప్రారంభమైందో కనుక్కోవాలి ముందుగా. సో వాట్ డస్ ఇట్ మీన్? వీ హ్యావ్ టు ఫైండ్ అవుట్ దట్ ఏప్రిల్ మంత్ షుడ్ స్టార్ట్ విత్ విచ్ డే, దట్ వీ నీడ్ టు ఫైండ్. ఆ ఏప్రిల్ మంత్ అనేది ఏ రోజుతో అయితే ప్రారంభమైందో ముందుగా దాన్ని ఫైండ్ చేయాలి. సో మీన్స్ ఏప్రిల్ 1 ఆర్ 1st April 2001, 1st April 2001 we need to find out day for that date. Again we have a formula. What was the formula? Date plus number of years plus number of leap years plus month code plus century code whole divided by 7. So that is the formula. Now we'll substitute here. Date how much there? 1. Okay. Number of years how many are there? 2000 is the century. In 2000, apart from this 2000, how many extra years we are having? Only 1 extra year. That's why number of years equal to 1. Fortunately, here leap years equal to how much you will get? 0. Because if you will get above 4, if you will get 5 years, then you will get 1 leap year. If you will get 11 years, you will get 2 leap years and so on. Since we are getting only 1, in that 1 year, there is no meaning of taking leap years. So if it is above 4, then leap years will come. That's why it is below 4, leap years are 0. Then month code. If you will take April month code, just now I stressed in earlier, what was that? April month code and July month code. ఏప్రిల్ నెల యొక్క కోడ్ మరియు జూలై నెల యొక్క కోడ్, ఈ రెండు నెలల యొక్క కోడ్లో దేనికి సమానం అంటే 0కి సమానం అకార్డింగ్ టు మంత్ కోడ్స్. సిమిలర్లీ 2001 means 6 you will get. All these parameters dividing with what? 7. So now what will get? 6 plus 1 7, 7 plus 1 8, 8 by 7. 8 by 7 means what is my remainder? 1. If I get remainder 1, what does it mean according to days codes? So this day must be Sunday. Remainder I am getting 1. That's why this day I am getting Sunday. This day means which day? April 1st I am getting Sunday. April 1st I am getting Sunday. But what he asked to find? On what dates did Wednesday fall? On what dates did Wednesday fall? So what does it mean? Since first is Sunday, second is Monday, third is Tuesday, fourth is Wednesday. In that April month, when you will get the first Wednesday, on 4th you will get the first Wednesday. And we know one more thing. What is that? A week is having 7 days. After every 7 days, the same day will come. What does it mean? For example, if today is Wednesday, after every 7 days, Wednesday will come. If for example, today is Sunday, in case after every 7 days, again Sunday will come. So since today is first Wednesday will be on 4th April, then next Wednesday will be add 7 to this 4, how much you will get? 11th. Again add 7 to this 18th. Add again 7 to this, how much you will get? 25th. There is no meaning of adding again 7, because if I add 7 to that 25, 25 plus 7, 32. None of the month in the year is having 32 days. That's why, so 4th is first Wednesday, 11th is second Wednesday, 18th is third Wednesday, and 25th is the fourth Wednesday. Therefore, in April 2001, on what dates did Wednesday fall means 4th, 11th, 18th and 25th. On these 4 dates, Wednesday fall. Okay, so this is the second type of model. Very interesting model. Okay, and one more thing, remember, one more thing what I mean to stress is, even though it is second type or even though it is any kind of type in calendar, if the given year is leap year and the given date falls in the month of January and February, simply we have to subtract the remainder 1 for whatever the type. Type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4 or whatever the model in calendar. Okay, this is one problem in this type. Now we will focus on one more model. Let's say one more problem, second problem in this model. On what dates of, instead of taking April, now we will take let's say your wish, July. Let's say July. On what dates of July 2010? On what dates of July 2010 did, instead of Wednesday, we can take Saturday. We can take Saturday. On what dates of July 2010 did Saturday fall? On what dates of July 2010 did Saturday fall? Formula is again same formula. First, what we have to find out? We need to find out July month starts with which day? That we need to find out. July month starts with which day? So what I mean to say, జూలై 2010వ సంవత్సరంలో ఏ తేదీలు శనివారాలు వస్తాయి అన్నప్పుడు అసలు జూలై 1 అనేది ఏ వారముతో స్టార్ట్ అవుతుందో కనుక్కోవాలి ముందుగా. సో మీన్స్ 1st July 2010 is which day? We need to find out by using that formula. So what is the formula? Date plus number of years, 10, number of leap years. In 10 years, how many leap years are, 10 divided by 4. If I divide 10 by 4, how much you'll get? Only 2 is the quotient. That's why number of leap years are 2. Then July month code. Again I told you April month code and July month code. These two months codes are 0 and again century code is 6. Same parameters. I'm keep on shouting on that. Next term 11, 13 plus 6, 19 by 7. So 19 by 7 means 7 2s are 14. What is my remainder? 5. If I'll get remainder 5, again I'm getting 5 only. If I'll get 5, so what will get here? Thursday you will get. Which day is Thursday? Is it 5th Thursday? Is it 5th Thursday? No, 5th is not Thursday. What does it mean? July 1st is Thursday. July 1st 2010 is Thursday. So that is the concept. So now we need to find out, but what actually we have to get? Saturday we have to get. How many days need to be added to get Saturday? Friday, Saturday. We need to add 2 days. For Thursday, I am adding 2 days. Means third, first is Thursday, second is Friday, third is Saturday. So third is the first Saturday in that month. Just now I told you, after every 7 months the same day will come. That's why third adding 7, 10th adding 7, 17th adding 7, 24th adding 7, 31st. Wow, July month is having 31 days also. That's why in that month how many Saturdays you may get? You are getting 5 Saturdays you are getting in that July 2010. Therefore 3rd, 10th, 17th, 24th and 31st. On these 5 dates Saturday did fall in the given month, in the given year 2010. This is the procedure. Simple concept. In type 1, he given particular date, he asked to find out the day for the date. In type 2, simply he given on what dates of so and so month did Sunday fall, Wednesday fall, Monday fall and so on. So in that case, first you need to find that given month is starts with which day. Is it starting with Monday or Tuesday or Saturday and so on. So we need to have a look on these parameters.